Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel we cut through the hype and the noise and we give you the non-biased information you can use to capitalize on the next bull run. Guys, I own both Link and Quant and I think they are exceptional bags to have stacked and I think they will both do well. That being said, I've been looking long and hard for the last couple of months to find projects that are going to outperform both Link, Quant, and the rest of my bag for the next bull run. Now this is higher risk reward, but what I've been looking for are projects, among other things, but projects that are pumping in this bear market. And I found an Oracle that is a competitor to Link and Quant, and I'm going to talk about what I found in my deep dive. I'm going to tell you what Claude the AI said about it as far as research goes, and then we're going to take a look at all three charts, and I'm going to tell you why I think this project will outperform both Link and Quant probably combined. Now that being said, I am non-biased. I own Link. I own Quant. Quant is one of my absolutely favorite projects. I personally believe that for the best risk, you got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then you could argue the fact that HBAR or Quant is that number 3 spot for the best risk that gives you a great reward. That being said, this is not in that category. There is more risk. That being said, I don't think it's an extreme amount more risk. This project's been around. It has proven itself, has a great team, a great roadmap, has a lot of things going for it. And I'm excited that I found it. Someone sent it to me. I've done a deep dive. I'm going to share this information with you guys. And if you appreciate all that research, please hit that like button and share with like-minded people. Now let's get into it. This project is called Tellor. If you haven't been to their website, go to tellor.io, surf around, get familiar with it. It is a decentralized Oracle protocol. It says Tellor is a transparent and permissionless, which Quant and Link are permission oracles. It said so it's a permissionless Oracle protocol for your smart contracts to easily get any data whenever it needs it. Now, I went to Claude, guys, and I highly recommend Claude AI is exceptional, especially once you get to learn how to ask it questions. And for me, I do these deep dives, and a lot of it is very difficult to understand, so I can get clarification from Claude, and I absolutely love it. So I ask it to tell me why Tellor might get some adoption and some market share from Quant and Link. And here's what it said. It basically said, in comparing the three, it says the number one thing that Tellor has is on-chain data. Tellor focuses on providing on-chain data sourced directly from staked TRB holders, unlike ChainLink and Quant, which use more off-chain and enterprise data sources. That is a big deal. Now, by far, this is the number one advantage or opportunity that's going to give the biggest opportunity for Tellor is it has what they call dispute resolution. Tellor has an on-chain data dispute resolution system for adjusting challenge data points. Adjudicating challenge data points. ChainLink and Quant lack native dispute arbitration mechanisms. The token rewards. Tellor incentivizes data providers and disputers through a native TRB rewards system. Link and Quant do not have inherent token incentives. Now it goes into their governance, and it also says that the number one advantage it has with the dispute resolution is in DeFi. That is their niche. So guys, I think this is a great project, and when you dig into it like I did, you're going to see that it has a great roadmap and I think a great upside. That being said, the chart is even more impressive. Now, I know I didn't really get into ChainLink and Quant, but I want to take a look at all three charts. ChainLink, for instance, has been in the news all year. And if it had better tokenomics, the thing would be the leading token probably in all of crypto. And now, like I said, I own ChainLink. I love what it's all about. It is grabbing market share like you can't imagine. I personally believe it is by far the most dominant so-called banking token. And I'll give you an example why. For instance, it is the only blockchain that has a true direct partnership with, say, Swift. And I have no doubt it's going to be with FedNow and all your major fintech projects like that. And the reason it's so dominant is, think about it, guys. There are going to be 1,000 rails literally going in and out of, say, Swift and FedNow. Well, for Swift, whether you're XLM, XRP, Algorand, HBAR, it doesn't matter what rail it goes to Swift, every one of them are going to go through the Link gateway. So talk about dominance, guys. For every chain that runs a rail into Swift, it's going through Link's gateway. That is as bullish as you get. I believe this token should be 5x higher. But again, the tokenomics, and from my understanding, the devs keep dumping in this bear market, keeping the price somewhat down. So let's take a look at the chart. We're going to take a look at Quant's first. Now, Quant is by far one of my favorite projects. I don't know why the chart's not coming up. Bear with me. There's the daily. It's down. The weekly, sideways. I don't know why this isn't pumping up. But anyway, guys, the 90-day chart on Quant has been going all down and down. It's pretty much been going down since like March. Now, that being said, because of the tokenomics are so strong, last year when everything was dead in the water, Quant was at like 185. Now, it's finally gotten beat down, which I think is a very, very positive thing. I want Quant to absolutely crash down to the lows of this bull run, and I will personally be stacking. You can stack it right now and do extremely well. I think it's one of the best risk rewards out there. However, the chart hasn't been looking good for months, and right now that it's bleeding, me personally, I'm just going to let it bleed. Now, that being said, when you look at links, here's the last 12 months. It's pretty much exactly sideways. And guys, it's had an immense, literally, almost every week or two, something more bullish has came out about Link. Now, the last bit of news came out. It's finally started to turn around. And for the last month, that chart looks great. It has ran from, say, $6, right under $6 to just over $8. Now, that is good. I personally want it to fall apart too so I can stack more. Because, guys, in my opinion, the odds of any project maintaining a pump, 9 out of 10 of them are going to pull back and go test their lows of this bear market. Because we are in bad times. I don't believe there's going to be a soft landing. And if we're lucky, we got capitulation coming between now and the bull run, the halving. I can't be more bullish, but guys, I don't know if there's any reason whatsoever to be stacking right now. unless you just don't have any bags, and then you might want to start dollar cost averaging in. Now take a look at that chart. That's a 30-day chart. Now you want to see a thing of beauty in this bear market? This is why I'm excited about Tellor. Check this out. Look at that chart, guys. It doesn't get any better than that. That right there is, it started at under $12 and now it's over $43 right now, and it's been, actually that's not right, way over, it's been to $62. Now I personally think this is one of the best charts I've seen. Now I want you to think about something, guys. Normally when you go back and find a project that has been around for 3 years, there's no pump before 2021. This thing had a pump in 2020. Go check any chart. There was nothing pumping that I can think of in 2020. And this had a huge move in 2020. I'm guessing one of the top performers. But then exploded in the last bull market and stayed strong all year. And in the middle of last year, when this market was dead, it had another little pump that was pretty substantial. It went from under $10 to around $40 when nothing was going on. But now check this out right now, guys. This might be the #1 performer. I haven't checked them all, but check this out. Here's the 24. Well, here's the 7-day. Look at that. Look at the 30-day. Now remember the 30-day on Link? It went up, what, $2.50 move? Check this thing out. In just this month, it went from $14 to over $60 in a month, the last month. Guys, this is impressive. Now, that being said, in my opinion, don't run out and start stacking Tellor yet. Here's my one red flag and concern. And it's not really a reflection on the blockchain. It's a reflection on the game. And I've been around a long time. I bought my first foreign currency probably 1991, 93. And when I look at all the methods going on in crypto that are legal, they're illegal in the stocks, and they used to go in the stock market many, many years ago. But here's my biggest concern. And a lot of you might not be aware of what happens, but the big whales, the big money right now, what they do, I'm talking about guys have $10 million, $100 million. They run around and they go project to project. And they start a little buzz and they start stacking and stacking and stacking. And then as you see a project like this, because guys, the market cap is only 139 million. There's whales with more than 139 million in their bags. So if they start throwing 10 million, 20 million into a project like this, it's going to pump. And that's going to get the attention of me, you, and everyone else. But guys, let's think about something. Now I could be wrong, but hear me out because this is important. I don't want you to get wrecked. What happens in cases like this, and I see it every day, and influencers are some of the worst to tell you to do it. What happens is these things start pumping, but people don't realize we're in a bear market. Why would this thing pump like this? There's no real reason. Yeah, it has a little bit of good news coming out, but there's no reason for anything to have a chart like that. That's a thing of beauty. So my guess is, as great as it sounds, as great as its utility, it's not going to maintain that pump. So I'm not going to chase this thing. My thoughts are, these whales have started moving this thing up. People are going to see it. Influencers are going to start telling people to jump into it. And as the retail market FOMOs into it, because it's one of the best performing projects out there, just like someone sent it to me, and I'm guessing already bought it, and then they're going to use retail for their liquidity. And that's why you get a chart like this all-time chart. is probably the same guys, and I wish I was an insider. I'm not, but I understand the game. There was probably nothing going on in 2020. They started a little rally, made the retail liquidity, which they did well if they didn't get out. But then they did the same thing in 2021. They did it at the end of 21, and they did it the middle of last year. And my guess is, because it's got some good news, but it doesn't have any amazing news. And then you look at projects like Link gets good news every single day. XRP every single day. You get Gala, Matic. All those projects have had great news throughout the year, and they're all pretty much not pumping like this thing. So my thoughts are this thing's probably going to run up in here somewhere, and people are going to start, the retail's going to start getting into it, and if we're lucky, this thing's going to fall apart. But this project is 100% on my radar to stack between now and the halving, now and when the bull run really starts. So if we're lucky, this thing's going to crash. If it doesn't crash, I'm still going to watch it and use it as a swing trade, because if it continues to slowly pump between now and the bull market, I will jump in on any pullback, because if it's pumping like that and continues to pump, say for the next 6 months, it will absolutely be on fire in the bull market. But I don't expect that to happen. And to me, that's the good news. So that being said, guys, that's all I got for you. This is not financial advice, but hopefully you learn how a lot of the whales have thought. You got a new project, and if you like this, please hit the like button, share with like-minded people, and let me know what you think in the comments section. And either way, guys, come back and be part of this community. Take care.